Algarve, or as it was baptized by the Arabs as Algarve, meaning to the west, is the most southern province of the 11 that Portugal has been divided into. Its variety in terrain, which starts at the small town of Odeceixe on the west coast, nicely tucked into the Espinhaco do São mountain range bordering the coast and the brave Atlantic Ocean to the west. Its shoreline runs down through Aljezur, symbolic in the Portuguese history thanks to its castle, which is one of the 7 that appear on the flag of Portugal. Still enjoying the different shades that the fertile valleys offer, you continue along the shoreline to Alfambra, a walled-in city and well known as a fishing village and tourist attraction. To the most western tip is the Cape of Saint Vicent, and to the town of Sagres, where Henry the Navigator first started his navigation school. At this point, you have come into contact with the most attractive Algarve beaches. Long soft sandy stretches which enclose secret coves at the beginning, where the outline of the coast is extremely flat around the towns of Lagos, but after the city of Albufeira it turns into cliffs. Not leaving the hypnotizing view of the Atlantic, your car hire seems to know the route and continues on to Faro, the capital of this area, after having taken this title away from the city of Silves in 1577. Here in Faro you have the main gateway into this southern region when arriving at this well-prepared international airport for your holiday stay. But there is still more beach towns like Tavira, a very historic medieval town, and Castro Marim, another city surrounded by a protective wall. From here, the journey northward following the Guadiana River, which is the natural border between Spain and Portugal. Saved by its ancestors, the Algarve region has seen all the cultures, beginning with the Lusitanians, Celtics, Romans and Arabs, who were forced out of Faro in 1249 by Sancho II. But thanks to the combination of all these people, especially the Arabs, the Algarve province, http://www.lisboninportugal.com/algarve Portugal, HTML, now has a strong production of olive trees which produce rich olive oil, figs and almonds. It is said that the almond trees were a gift from a Moorish sultan who was in love with a Nordic princess. She dearly missed the snow-covered ground in winter and what most resembled that were the almond trees in full bloom in the spring. From this, the Algarve makes a rich dessert from almonds, figs, eggs and sugar called morgados. And thanks to the dry weather, pears, tomatoes, melons and grapes are among the delicious fruits available year-round. Algarve wine, a sweet caress for your lips. Grapes in Portugal are synonymous to wine, and Algarve has quite a variety. The exportation of wine from this region started under the Muslim domain and reached its climax in the 14th and 15th centuries. Lagos, Portimao and Tavira are the principal wine producers. Plus the Algarve dry from Lagos is a dry wine, served very cold for appetizers. The dry and sweet moscatel wines are aged in oak barrels for at least 7 years and have about 18% alcohol content. Plus Alfonso III is another dry wine from Lagos and also served very cold. Plus Cruz de Portugal is a smooth red wine which should be served at room temperature for dessert. Plus from Tavira you have Licoroso de Tavira, which is very sweet and dark in color, served at room temperature. Plus Madranjo is a type of liquor very well known all over the Algarve region and usually found in the typical tascas or taverns and served in glasses from Oporto. Cute places to see around Portugal. Between Tavira and Castro Marim, one can easily manage a nice beach day in Monte Gordo and a leisurely stroll through the Natural Reserve Park to appreciate the marvelous view of pink flamingos and long-legged storks soaring in and out of sight. For golf lovers, near Albufeira and hidden among pine trees and the shore you will find Vilamora with its campestral fields for playing a relaxing game of golf. Wherever you go in this region, be it on the coast or deep in the forest area, there are all kinds of hotels with great facilities for your stay in Algarve, or the capital of Portugal, Lisbon.